Hello, how are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. Sorry it took a little while for some reason. You know, computers, it took a little bit to load up for some reason. But anyway, we're here. We've got a lot of clouds. It is a cool day, actually a cold day. Temperatures are going to have a hard time warming up much above the mid 30s. We've got breezy conditions out there, so we've got some low wind chills. You know, it's going to be one of those days to just get a, I don't know, bowl of chili and watch TV if you can for the rest of the afternoon and into tonight. The Spurs are on tonight, so maybe you might want to watch them. Going to the game, that could be a little tricky, and we'll get into the reasons why, but that could be definitely a little tricky coming back. I think going, you're not going to have any problem. It's the coming back part that may be an issue. So anyway, thanks for streaming with us. We really appreciate it. Okay, so let me open this up. Oh, hey, that's me. We don't want to listen to me. Okay. You want to listen to me. I don't want to listen to me. But anyway, here's the deal. We got this Arctic blast. We've been dealing with it for a couple of days. It's going to last through tomorrow. Cold temperatures. But the problem is we're going to start moistening up the atmosphere, which we already have. And so we're going to see some freezing drizzle. I don't think we'll see much more than that, but freezing drizzle. And there could be some travel problems tonight. And I know you're wondering, well, where will the travel problems be? Well, we'll get into that here in just a second. So hill country, I-35 corridor, I think northern Bexar County, eastern Bexar County, maybe Wilson and Gonzales counties. Those are the counties I think that will have problems overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning, maybe as early as 9 p.m., something like that. So again, if you're going to that game up there in Austin, you'll get there. Just coming back, bridges could be a real issue. So temperature out there right now, I believe we're still in the low to mid 30s. Yeah, 34. We're approaching the high. I went with a high today of 36. And I just don't think we're going to get much hotter than that. Record low 30. We probably are not going to reach that at the airport. Record high 100 back in 1996. This is the earliest, I believe, this is the earliest in the season that we've ever hit 100, and that was in 1996 on February the 21st. All right, if you're a brave soul and you're going out to the rodeo tonight, it is going to be cold. Bundle up. Temperatures in the mid-30s for the most part. I think we may actually drop a little bit more than that, maybe 33, 32, kind of close to that. But anyway, 33 to 35, that sounds about right. If you're going out to the rodeo tonight and winds out of the northeast at about 10 miles per hour, that'll give you a wind chill in the 20s. All right, let's take a look at this visible satellite imagery. We've got a lot of cloud cover. There is a disturbance swinging by. I was outside not too long ago and we had a little drizzle. I think that's just a kind of premature. We could see a little drizzle this afternoon, but I think it's going to take a while for the atmosphere to moisten up. But we'll see some drizzle around this afternoon. I'm not expecting any problems until we get past about 9 p.m., something like that. Okay, let's take a look at these wind chills out there. By the way, you notice on radar there's not much precipitation. The drizzle just doesn't show up very well. Wind chill right now, 27 degrees, 26 in Bernie, 27 Floresville, 20 Rock Springs is what it feels like. Around New Braunfels, about 28. Current temperature right now, we're at 34, I believe, at the airport. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to go back about 8 hours or so. Let's go back to close to 4 o'clock. It was 33 at that time. We went to 32. And now we're at 34. So 34 degrees. The freezing line is now from Blanco County to extreme northern Bexar County, Bernie through Bandera County, basically the hill country, basically. 34 is what we've got. Bernie right now, 32. Let's take a look at the dew points because the dew points are very important. All right, same time, 8 hours or so. Dew point was 16. Bernie, the dew point was 16. Now 24. So we've got a temperature at 34. Dew point is at 24. So later on tonight, when we really start to see some pretty good drizzle, temperatures will tend to try to want to meet. And excuse me, that's the second time I've sneezed in the last hour. So the temperatures will want to meet towards the dew point. So we've got some room for those temperatures to drop. So I'll show you the computer model and what I think is going to happen here in just a second. High temperatures today, again, about mid-30s, lots of clouds. Boy, look how cold it is across the country. Let's go back to 5 o'clock. Yeah, 21 degrees in Wichita, high today in Omaha, Nebraska, 20, Minneapolis, St. Paul, 20. Of course, they were a lot colder. Phoenix, 77, and Miami, 71. Okay, one thing that's really interesting is notice in Colorado and Utah, there's not a whole lot of inclement weather, even though there is an upper level low moving through the Great Basin right now. You can kind of see it there, not producing a lot of snow. There's another little piece coming through Southern California and Arizona, and I think that's going to continue to zip in our direction. So initially today, maybe a little drizzle here or there. Drizzle increases as the atmosphere moistens tonight and overnight. And then tomorrow, as that upper level system gets a little closer, we'll probably be looking at some showers in the morning especially. And then that'll all move out of the way. And then next week looks a lot better, very spring-like. And a northwest flow, and we may have a northwest flow aloft for several days, and that means fairly decent and nice weather. All right, let's put this all together here. Highs in the mid-30s today. We'll start to see some drizzle, and the drizzle will increase tonight. I'm not expecting any problems on the bridges or overpasses until after about 9 p.m. And then I think we have enough drizzle that it only takes about 3/100ths of an inch to cause problems on bridges. I think that's about the time we'll start to see that. Here in the city, now it all depends on what computer model you look at. This one has us at 32 at that time at the airport. I'm thinking more like 33. Boy, is it going to be a close call. Seguin, 33. New Braunfels, right at freezing. San Marcos, right at freezing. Bernie, pretty close to that, 30, 31. And then just kind of staying steady. The temperatures just kind of stay steady through a good part of the overnight period till about 7 a.m. So anyway, having said all that, notice how it all changes over to rain as we head into once we get past about 9 o'clock in the morning Saturday, it's an all change over to rain, I think. Okay, so this is my best bet, my best guess, my best educated guess on what is going to happen. Okay, so once we get to about 9 o'clock tonight, some areas will have a sufficient amount of accumulation to cause some bridge problems. Probably not in the city, but Comal County, Hays County, along the I-35 corridor, something like that. And notice how it increases through about 3 a.m. This particular computer model, which I believe is the graph, has 3/100ths in the city. I'm really doubtful about that. It's possible, but I'm just doubtful. So I think usual suspects, let's say east of I-10 there, northern Bexar County, right along 1604, even the eastern part of the county, northern Wilson County, into Gonzales County, Guadalupe County, and along the I-35 corridor. I think that we're going to have some problems on bridges and overpasses, especially Comal County, and then after about 8 a.m., then I think we're going to be changing over to pretty much all rain. But before 8 a.m. and especially after 9 p.m., just watch out in all those purple areas, northern Bexar, eastern Bexar, Guadalupe, northern Wilson, maybe even Gonzales County, over Hays and Comal, and even into Kendall County, Blanco County, and then Austin. I think with this go around, the moisture may be so limited that we may not have any issues in Kerr County or Gillespie County, but it's definitely possible, and Bandera County as well. But in that purple area, I think this computer model has it pretty much right on, and that's where I would be looking for bridge issues. Probably no problems on roadways. You'll notice on the trees and the houses in that area right there, you'll notice the accumulation of ice. But yeah, watch out on those bridges. That's why I say going to the game is not going to be a problem. It's coming back that may be that issue. So I would, if you're going to the game, I would just probably stay in Austin up there. Okay, let's take a look at the 14-day. This is what I'm expecting over the next several days. High today right around 36 or so. Tonight in those certain areas that I showed you a while ago, freezing drizzle, freezing, probably not much in the way of freezing rain, but freezing drizzle. And then Saturday, change over to rain. Saturday is going to be just a raw day in the 30s most of the day, high 42. Sunday, 63. And then, boy, it looks really good for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then another front comes in, not really a strong front, probably won't last very long. A little cooler on Thursday, and then we're back into the 70s for Friday. And it looks like we're turning the corner. 70s for the first week of March. At least that's the way it looks right now. Okay, well, thank you for streaming with us. Really appreciate it. I've got to run and do the noon show, and make sure and watch us over the weekend. And I'll be back Tuesday. I know, you probably thought I was going to say Monday. I got Monday off. So anyway, we'll see you Tuesday. All right. Hey, be careful out there and stay dry and stay warm. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.